From the tip.
From the tip. All right, both tips.
the Buffalo Civil War Roundtable, sponsor of today's event. Immediately, I'd like to thank Matt Holland and his crew from the History Museum for hosting today's Lincoln Day. As you know, President Lincoln goes back a few years, right? Almost as far back as Lincoln Day in Buffalo. I would like to say a few words about that. There was a gentleman by the name of Julius Francis. He was a druggist, had a shop in Main Street in Buffalo here, who was a great fan, I'll say, aficionado of our president. The catch is, he was also a contemporary of Abraham Lincoln. And he thought so much of Lincoln, he thought that we should have a birthday party for him. So in 1874, he started having a party for Abraham Lincoln, or at least a recognition of his birthday. And it's been going on ever since, thus becoming in the entire country, including Springfield, Illinois, any place else in Illinois, the longest running celebration of Lincoln's birthday in the country. We have unusual circumstances this year, as everyone knows, and I want to thank all attendants here, our soldiers, especially our band, the Union Volunteer Fife and Drum Corps, for attending today and carrying on our tradition. We do have a special guest today. I think I see him in the distance. As a matter of fact, we have a very important general that was, I'll say, Lincoln's favorite general simply because he won the war. I mean, how can you not be favorite? General Grant.
I must say I'm very happy, proud to be here on the day of this celebration. Man, a few words, I'll keep this brief. And I'll say right now, it is my extreme pleasure to introduce the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln.
Hello there, everyone. I've been asked to come down to Gettysburg and say a few words, and this is what I'd like to do. What I'm going to say is a few words to those who lost loved ones in the Civil War, men and women, fathers, sons, daughters. And I come up with a few words to help comfort those in sorrow. And the words that I devised go as such. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that a nation might live. Now it is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this, but in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated far above our poor power to add or detract. Now the world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave their last full measure of devotion. And that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth.
On behalf of the Buffalo Civil War Roundtable, we are going to take advantage of this wonderful day in honor of our president to have a building fund donation to the Buffalo Presidential Center. Here is Laura Fitzgerald from the center to accept.
Thank you very much.
And we have a little bonus for you.
Okay.
If it's okay with our treasurer, you're going to get 2 envelopes.
Oh, wonderful.
There you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
Very nice.
Thank you very much for your
We
generosity.
appreciate working with the Buffalo Presidential Center, and we've had speakers from the organization, including right here, and we're all very appreciative of what our organizations do with cooperation and so on. So thank you for being here.
Thank
You're here.
you. Thank you for your generous donation, and we look forward to putting it to good use. And
Make sure Bren says hello.
I will. I will. Thank you.
Thank you.